Greetings all, this is Canon 00 giving you a shoutcast between Ted and Remind here on Secret Valley. For those of you who don't know me, I am a articles editor here at Gosu Gamers. I used to be a regular participant about 2 years ago, but oh my, does the time fly. But now instead of lurking in the shadows, I've decided I'm going to come out and participate a little more. I've already written that most recent article, Warcraft 3 Reign of Charity. Hope you guys enjoy the pun. But I've decided I'm going to shoutcast more undead games now. I've always been an undead player, and it's sad to see the race nearly become extinct. The race is practically dead these days, but who's counting? With Happy gone, most of the games we're going to watch on the pro scene with the undead are going to be just Ted. So, why don't we get to the action now? We have Ted here, starting with what looks to be kind of a ghoul build, pretty standard on Secret Valley, with Remind probably going either Warden or DH, and we got a Warden, and he's going to go with some AOW creeping with the gnolls out here in the quarter. Now, a very common strategy for undead versus night elves is for the DH to go ahead and go with aura first. Now, this is actually not very uncommon, and it allows the DK to kind of put pressure on undead archers to go ahead and get those fast ghouls in to try and get us around. Now, we got Remind here going ahead and starting the creeping process, and if I recall, usually the undead get out there either around the last creep or right after the last creep has been killed. So this is a pretty good map for the night elves if they want to go ahead and get unfettered, unharassed creeping going on. And let's see what Remind picks up here. Is it going to be junk or treasure? And it looks like it's Gloves of Haste. It's not quite junk, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Now, we got Ted coming in here. He may be able to get in here for that last hit. We'll see. Now it looks like Remind's going to get out here completely unchallenged. Remind also picks up a tome from that other gnoll here, but I'm not quite sure what it was. Now, right now, Ted should be getting to that wood point where he can bring out his ghouls and go ahead and tech. And there goes the tech, and the ghouls should be coming out any second now. Meanwhile, there come the ghouls. Meanwhile, Ted is just trying to harass here. He's probably going to pick up some skeletons and maybe hit a wisp once or twice, and if he's lucky, he'll get a kill. There go the skeletons. Now, notice that none of Ted's ghouls have wood. Now, that's kind of a personal preference. There's two ways you can go about this. You can have them drop off all your wood, and that's probably the most resource-efficient way. But if you leave the wood on there, you can send him home with a single touch of a button. Return resources. It's actually very interesting. It's actually very efficient, rather. And Remind reaching level 2 here as a oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ghouls coming in here to take on Ted's 3 archer, 1 warden army. It looks like that 1 ghoul is going to die from the shadow strike, but Ted is able to put on a lot of pressure. He's getting us around here and picking off 1 archer. That ghoul is going down. Sorry, that archer, that ghoul is going down. Meanwhile, Ted putting on a lot of pressure here. 3 skeletons with 4 ghouls as support. That wisp failing to detonate as Ted is just wreaking havoc in Remind's base here. Looks like Remind has been surrounded. Oh, but great detonate by Remind, taking out those skeletons. Looks like another ghoul is going down, and Remind just doing a great job against Ted here. Ted has not been able to get much done here. He's putting a lot of pressure on those moonwells, but he is not making that much headway just yet. Meanwhile, a graveyard should be going down for Ted. I guess not. He's going straight into tier 2. This could be very detrimental. I think Ted has forgotten his graveyard here. And without a graveyard, we are not going to see ghouls and guards. We may see something a little more unconventional. Ted here still working on that moonwell. If he can get it down, he may food lock Remind here, but it doesn't look like he's making much headway. He is picking off a couple of archers, so we're gonna have to see whether or not that helps him in the end. But it doesn't look like he's. It doesn't look like the game is swinging either way here. It looks like another archer may go down, and it looks like Ted will lose a ghoul too. So the trades are pretty even here. We're gonna have to see if there's another hero. Naga versus Naga. It looks like Remind may lose his Naga then, unfortunately, with the ghoul sitting out there. Frost arrows plus ghoul beats just plain old Naga. So meanwhile, action just going on all over the place. Ted is still working on that Moonwell with no progress. And Remind doing quite well. Remind going with a Hunter's Hall here, probably anticipating ghouls and gargs, but Ted putting up a very late graveyard. That is not, gargs are just not going to be as effective here. Ted still losing ghouls left and right. Remind is just putting up a staunch defense here, folks. Ted is just not making any headway. As an undead player, I recognize when things just aren't going your way. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ghouls here. Ted may get a pick on this archer here, finally reaching level 2. Ted may finally be making some headway here. But, Remind juicing those Moonwells, and, Ted's hero goes down. That is a loss there, folks. This is not good. Meanwhile, a tech building going up for Remind, and Ted's still trying to get that surround, but to no avail there. Remind's going to pick up a little healing at the fountain here, and Ted has just got to get some tech here. This tech deficit is going to really put him at a disadvantage. We have some action going down here. The AOW does go down, so Ted is picking up some EXP, but he has not been able to pick off any of the critical Moonwells. The undead have to pick off the Moonwells here to supply lock. Oh god, did I say supply lock? To food lock the opposing Night Elf player in order to really make any headway with a pure ghoul strategy. We see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ghouls. But Ted's got to be careful. He sold his TP early, and if he doesn't get his DK out of here, he is going to lose him. Meanwhile, Ted does force the TP by Remind here. But, it looks like the Naga probably delivered a potion. And here comes Ted again with, what was that, a 9 ghoul offense? And we're going to have to see how Remind does here. Ted is going to lose that DK, it looks like. Excellent pick by Remind there. With Naga and Warden, he is doing an excellent job. Ted may have a mass of ghouls there, but it is just not doing any good. He may get a surround there. He may. Excellent staff. Excellent staff by Remind there. Excellent potion. Remind is just putting on a clinic. This is sick, folks. Ted has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ghouls here, but he is just not able to pick anything off. We have 9 ghouls, but no hero kills to his name. And if Ted isn't careful here, he's going to lose his second hero as well. The slow poison from these dryads is doing a number. It looks like Ted is going to sacrifice his hero. That is a very odd move indeed. Ted with 2 heroes lost, and Remind with a capital advantage here, folks. Remind just in firm control of the game here. Ted is probably reviving his hero, but folks, Remind is in a dominating position here. We're going to have to see how this game plays out, but this game is now Remind's to lose here. Remind has a number of options, and boy, he just has so many things he can do. He is firmly in the driver's seat. Meanwhile, Ted trying to creep to catch, to kind of eliminate part of that advantage. He's going for this Null Camp right here, and Remind coming down to harass. perhaps, or creep on his own. We're gonna have to see here. Ted finally putting up a tech building. Ted has been at a tech disadvantage for so long here, and that is my timer, folks. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So stay tuned for the next episode.